you guys to somebody. It's a man who's done more in 1 year than most of us will do in a lifetime. His name is Marcos Efron. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Welcome back home. I know you're from Houston.
I am.
Okay, we don't hawk many books on the program, but we decided to hawk his. He's a hometown boy. You've been in Hollywood for a long time. Gave up a career on Wall Street, followed your Hollywood dreams. When was that?
That was about 15 years ago.
Wow.
So it's been a while.
No regrets?
None whatsoever.
What do you mostly do there in Hollywood?
Mostly I'm pitching and drinking coffee and writing. No, a lot of writing, you know, trying to get projects off the ground, meetings. You know, mostly I'm at home writing.
Clearly
actually.
it's profitable, though.
It can be, yeah, sometimes.
Well, what made you decide to become an author? His book is called Beyond Citadel. It's your very first book.
It's my first novel. I did a lot of work for studios and producers adapting other novels into screenplays, and I really like that. It's interesting. And then after you do a few of them, you know, you read enough, you go, I could do that. And I didn't know if I could, but I had an idea for a story, and so I did.
Tell us about your story.
It is, Beyond Citadel is in the very popular young adult genre, teen fiction. And this one is sort of a post-apocalyptic story about a young boy who's grown up in this world after there's been catastrophic nuclear biological wars. And he lives in this walled-in city, and he's entitled, he's got everything going for him, but then his father is murdered, and he's framed for it, and he's got to jump this wall, and beyond the wall is a wasteland where it's assumed he's going to die, and he just has to grow and, you know, develop as a young man and learn the truth about his family and about the world that he lives in, and ultimately he's going to have to break back into this impenetrable city. And so that's kind of the gist of the story, but it's coming of age, it's young adult.
Good plot when it's made into a movie, which I gotta think you want it to be.
Yeah.
A, will you write the screenplay? And B, who do you want to play this young man?
I would definitely write the screenplay. Gosh, who would play him? Probably, you know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Some 25-year-old.
Well, yeah, you know, the character's, you know, 16, 17 years old, but we'll probably get somebody who's 30, 40 years old.
That's how it works in Hollywood. We were talking about literacy and getting kids to read and all of that. Let me go just a little beyond that. What's your message to a kid who goes, I want to work in Hollywood and I want to be a writer?
I would say the absolute first thing you need to do...
Tell them the truth now, Marcos.
The truth is read a lot and write. And even if the first couple of things I wrote are garbage and they're sitting in a drawer somewhere and they'll never see the light of day, but as you keep writing, you get better and just you read a lot. You know, scripts, books, magazines, anything you get your hands on.
It's amazing. Reading does translate into being a better writer. I don't know why. All right, you got Mother's Day plans here in your hometown?
Well, luckily my mom lives in Austin, so she doesn't know that I'm taking a bus there tomorrow to meet her, to surprise her actually. So she's not going to see this broadcast because she's in Austin.
Okay.
But I'm surprising her.
All right, well, you be sure to eat all the barbecue you can while you're here.
I will.
LA food stinks. We'll be right back. You know it does.